Dude, I'm so proud of you and proud of the story arc I've seen of your life since I first discovered you sort of, 12, 13 years ago, was it? The video?
Yeah.
The video, capital V.
Yeah.
Why I hate religion and love Jesus.
Now back to the point, one thing is vital to mention, how Jesus and religion are on opposite spectrums. See, one's the work of God, but one's a man-made invention. See, one is the cure, but the other's the infection. See, because religion says do, Jesus says done. Religion says slave, Jesus says son.
Yeah, man, that rocked my world then, and I know a lot has changed since then. What you usually, well, I don't want to say usually, it's pretty dark, but like what you tend to see with guys that get famous, you know, in the Christian world or anywhere is that it doesn't last.
Yeah.
And you've just been steadfast, and I'm not talking about your fame, just your character has been steadfast and consistent, and God just keeps using you, man. What do you attribute that to? How are you different now, let's say? How are you different now than you were when you recorded that famous video?
Very different. I would say, what do I attribute it to, though? I would say, that's just like community and mentors, 100%. Is if you're not living a real life with real people who are like webbed with you in an interlocking relationship of community, then that's almost always how you go off the deep end. Mm-hmm. And I've been around this stuff enough now to see like, the main thing is like the isolation. When men start to, or women, when leaders start to feel like it's actually serving them to isolate more because they're special or whatever,
or they deserve to.
Bro. Yeah, and I get the lie. I get the lie that tends to transact in their brain. If it's not just, oh, I'm ultra special and famous or anything like that. What it actually is like the lie is like, oh, I need to do this for, to protect my time or whatever. It's like not more subtle. But yeah, it's like you just need to be a real person in real life with real accountability for people that actually really know you, not just your stage version or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's what I attribute it to. But there's still sin. There's still crap in my heart. There's still things that could kill me over time. And so bringing that into community, bringing that into the light constantly has to be a habit and a ritual. How am I different? I mean, way different. I was a college kid, no kids, wasn't married. So, I don't even know where I could start on where I'm different, but I am very different. I think I've gotten closer to Jesus, hopefully, pretty deeply over the last 12 years. I think I'm softer than I was 12 years ago. And I think I am a little bit, and this happens with everyone, I just see the world as a little bit more complex than I thought it was 12 years ago. And those are some things that pop off the top of my head. When
you say softer, what do you mean?
Just like more gentle and more kind. I used to be really like, just not as, when you're 20, it's the classic college student spirit, but just the like, I'm right, everyone's an idiot,
Yeah. Man, well, you're affecting and impacting a lot of lives for the Lord. So I just pray you'll keep going.